Welcome to Dave's Cooking Show, and this is kind of a special episode because I was looking back at some of my early episodes and deciding that I'd like to have another shot at them. So this is the Baked Ziti redone. So we start off with a pound of bacon that's been chopped up into bite-sized pieces. And then you want to get a pound of Italian sausage cooking. Again, it's just I was looking at some of the old ones and I was like, okay, I wouldn't do that, wouldn't do that. What the fuck was I thinking when I did that? So, anyway, pound of Italian sausage and get that cooking. And then you want to get two 28-ounce cans of San Marzano tomatoes and puree them in the food processor like I have done. That was the first one, and here comes the second one. And after you stirred it around, got everything incorporated, add the bacon back in. And give that a stir. And then you want to add about a clove of garlic. And then about a half a tablespoon of Italian seasoning. A teaspoon to a tablespoon. Just, you kind of need to constantly taste the sauce to adjust seasonings. And make sure you don't add too much, because again, it's pretty easy to add it, but once it's in there, it's in there. And then you want to add a couple teaspoons of tomato paste, about 2 teaspoons, give or take. And then you want to add a bay leaf. And then about a teaspoon of basil. And after you simmer this for about, 20 to 30 minutes, trust me, it can be longer. You can keep this going for a while. But after about, 20, 30 minutes, make sure you take the bay leaf out. Okay, and at some point, you want to take a pound of ziti and cook that. And basically, like I always say, whatever it says on the packet, take a minute off at a minimum. This time, you could probably take 1-2 minutes off. Because remember, this is going to go into a 350-degree oven for at least 20 or 30 minutes. And then you want to dump that sauce that we made up in there. And then you want to give this a stir around. Make sure everything is mixed together. Okay, now in a 9x13 baking dish, you want to take about half your pasta mix. And you want to kind of make a layer on the bottom. I'll show you why in a minute. And using a Ziploc bag as kind of a piping bag, basically you want to take 16 ounces of ricotta cheese and you want to put a nice layer of it in the middle of the pasta. And once that's done, take the remaining pasta that you have in your pot and dump it on top, even it out, and make the top layer. Once again, returning to the food processor, you'll need that to shred up some cheese. This is just standard mozzarella cheese. And you want to cover this generously. I think I used most of 2 blocks. So, if you want to guess at how much cheese I put on there. And then you want to pop this in the oven for, like I said, at least 20 minutes or until the cheese is all golden brown and gooey and wonderful and everything's happy, happy, happy. And the only thing left to do is cut this into portions after it's been in the oven. Should look a little something like this. And pretty much that's basically it. That's your baked ziti. Alright, maybe I should have given it more time to rest before I got my portion, but I didn't care because I was hungry and this was delicious. Way better than I did it all those years ago. So the next time you're looking for a pasta dish, try this one out. So that's baked ziti. Done.